Alright guys, so we basically should be live, so go ahead and let me know when you're back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to the first step, and we're just going to basically, this is going to be the shortest module, right? We're just going to talk about setting up the Facebook ads. So just let me know when you guys are seeing this new Facebook Live. Jump in, type in the number 1, let me know you're watching. But I did tell you guys, right, that basically this part is the easiest part to do. This part takes the shortest period of time to actually utilize, right? So I'm just gonna wait until I see a few people, typing in the number 1, and then we're gonna get started. I'm gonna keep it moving. You guys can watch it at your own pace and on time. I told you guys it was gonna happen. I was like, don't panic. That's what Facebook does, right? We gotta go hard. So anyway, I see a few people on right now. Just do me a solid. Type in the number 1 if you can see me. If you're on part 2, what's going on, Juan? What's going on, Danny? What's going on, Veronica? What's going on, Don Shay? Mark's like, okay, we're back. Matthew's on. Some of you guys like had a heart attack. You're like, no, that was the best part. They say save the best for last, right? Anyway, let me continue. So just to recap, right? We talked about how to set up the face. We talked about everything leading up to this point. All right. The last thing that you need to do is you actually need to get traffic to your business. Now, there's actually so many different ways that you can get traffic. There's tons and different ways to target. What's going on, Destiny? How you doing? Girl, you lucky I'm leaving you in here, but you know what I'm talking about. I'll call you later. So anyway, look, I want you guys to understand, right, that this part is the most powerful, but also the most insignificant at the same time. If you basically ignore the last 4 hours of everything that I just previously shared with you, then you're not going to be able to run a business. The business isn't going to be able to run with you, right? I could have just showed you how to set up an ad, but that's not going to guarantee your success, right? An ad is just a reflection of you. All you're doing is boosting the message that is you. So if you don't carry a strong enough message, if you're an ineffective business owner, you're just going to boost that message and let people know that you're just ineffective. That's what's going to happen. What's going on, Dennison? So anyway, just to recap, people ask me, Jermaine, which one do you use? I've tested them all. I get the best conversions off of Boost Your Post, which is post page engagement, get video views, and also increase conversions to your website. Now, here's the thing. If you don't have a website, then, I just probably use one of the first two. So after you hit that, right, what you're going to do is, again, some people, just because they hear that, MCA is basically for the U.S. and it's for the Canada, right? It's not really for anything outside of U.S. and Canada. I had a student one time, he was targeting U.S. and Canada, guys. That's not how it works, right? You don't want to put too many things in Facebook because then you start confusing it. So if you had US and Canada, tagged, basically just pick US only or just pick Canada. Just pick one or the other. Now, I prefer using the US personally, right? Nothing against Canada. So the last thing we went over is you're not going to leave this from 18 to 65, right? If you leave this from 18 to 65, then it's too broad, right? Way too broad. So you want to bring it down some, even 18 to 40 is better. And then as you run your ad, you'll get data and then you can optimize it and change it later, right? If you guys are with me, go ahead and type in the number 2 if you understand what I'm saying, right? Drop them twos, drop them twos, drop them twos, right? Because this is very important. This is the difference between your ad working and your ad not working. I need to know you're paying attention. Your videos are everything. Thank you for your help. Yeah, I told you guys I wasn't going to leave you starving. I was going to give you everything, right? I want you guys to win. So go ahead and type in the number 2, guys. Golden, Danny, Veronica, Matthew. Matthew says 2. Don Shay says 2. Dennison says 2. Larry says 2. And I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of planned it this way, guys. I kind of wanted it to happen this way because it would have sucked if I would have did this some of this stuff in the beginning and it cut off. Now Facebook ads has its own module, so you guys can literally just watch part 2. You don't have to search for it, during the video. You know what I mean? Like go through the whole entire video just to find this. So it's great that it has its own module Some of you guys can just, when you need to get that quick setup. So Shannon says 2, Mark says 2, Jeans. All right, what's going on? All right, so look. So don't target US and Canada. That's what everyone else does, and that's the reason they're failing. Do the opposite of everyone else, right? But I'm gonna give you guys some crazy nuggets, right? You could watch this. Type in the number 1. Now you already did that. Type in the number 3 if you want to see a real ninja trick. If you guys want to build like an offline team, what I'm about to show you is gold. I'm only showing this one time though. I'm never mentioning this ever again. But type in the number 3 if you want to see something sick. Some of you guys are going to freak out. Type in the number 3. I'm going to show y'all something crazy. I haven't even used this yet, so some of you guys might get started ahead of me. But again, I'm showing you guys this because you guys are all my team. I want you to win. Why be the person who basically who holds out? What's the point, right? Someone said 3. Shannon sent some eyeballs. All right, guys. So look, you can actually target by zip code, right? I'm gonna do me a favor, guys. Somebody type in. Someone give me a zip code. Don't even tell me the state. Just give me a zip code. I'm gonna show you something cool. Somebody type in a zip code for their city or something. Don't worry, we ain't gonna come find you. We're all family here. But I'm gonna just show you some stuff that was that you, Chris? Was that you who just sent the shock face? You're like, no way. So all right, look, watch this, guys. Watch this. 7. All right, so man, so many zip codes. You know what? I'm gonna pick on Baby Golden. That's my student. So she said 12308. Bam. All of a sudden, I'm targeting this area of New York. Woo! Hold up. How much more targeted can you get? Now, of course, because it's a small area, the reach is going to be a little bit different. But you can literally build a local team just by targeting people in your area. If you think that's insane, go ahead and type in insane. Because no one taught me this. No one ever Jermaine, here, look, guys, you can really, some people really resonate with you and they will sign up with you faster just because you close to them. Like you in their area. Nuvia's like, shut up, New York, baby. I knew this, but it costs more. Hey, look, at the end of the day, if your targeting is on point, you can actually just make an ROI. So it doesn't matter. So if you spend $10, $20 a lead, does it really matter if it's going to get you a local sale and potentially a friend for life? Danny's like, that's insane. So just pick either US or Canada. Yeah, Danny, pick either US or Canada. Personally, I would pick US. I taught myself that one. Love it. Insane, right? Now, here's the truth, though. When it comes to Facebook ads, you do kind of want to go you do want to go broad if you can, because, you want to reach millions of people. But I'm telling you, you could do some crazy stuff with this, right? There's unlimited ideas. So if you want to build an offline team, you don't need to go do a whole meeting. Just run an ad for the people in your area. If they respond to it, they're close to you. Notice, it says 570 to 1,500. That's not light. That's a lot of people, right? Now, as you increase your budget, so I'm going to increase my budget to $30, you will reach more people, right? You'll reach more people as you increase your budget. Notice, now it's 1,000 to 2,000 people. Someone says, can you hit Manhattan? Only if basically you give me the zip code. But let me just type in New York in general. New York would probably be a bigger audience than just the zip code, but you can do some crazy stuff. So New York, United States, boom, boom. The potential reach. So here's the rule of thumb for me, guys. Make sure that your reach is over 1 million people. A lot of people, they'll be like, oh, guys, you got to be targeted. You want to get as little people as possible. I say the exact opposite. You want to reach as many people as possible. You want tons and tons of leads. You'll get tons that aren't qualified, but you'll get tons that are, right? Why would you want to be so specific that only 2 people respond? That doesn't make any sense to me. So, I'm just going to target New York. New York is a little bit bigger than the zip code. And you can see right here, 6,500 6,500,000 people, right? You can actually do that. Now, I'm going to just go back to US, but guys, have fun with that, because everyone that you work with, they're going to pretty much have like almost like the same number as you. So it's going to be a little bit different. They're going to feel a little bit more connected to you. But I'm going to just target US in general. But yeah, you can do that. And what I'm going to do is show you what I was trying to show you guys before. When it comes to interest, there's a bunch of ways to do it. What I do, one of the ways that I do it, and there is a couple different ways, right? And basically, what you can do is you can, just look at the different jobs out there. Job Search Monster. There's so many sites. I'm not even going to waste time looking for all of these. And again, if you guys want like more in depth, because there's some crazy things. Like I can't go over everything. We just don't have time. It's already been 4 hours. But I'm giving you guys the best stuff that I can in this short amount of time. Just let me see. Hospitality jobs are good. Sales jobs are good, right? So what you do is you don't just target sales. Like here's what most people would do. Sales. They'll type in sales, right? 603,000 people, but yeah, 603 million. Sorry. That's a lot of people, guys. What I would do is I would find a specific company, right? So you can type in top telemarketing companies in Canada, companies in New York, right? Top telemarketing companies in New York. Then, do your research. I'm sorry, I can't help you with this, but, you could go look. Go find some real companies, right? Find a couple names, telemarketing jobs and companies. Look, here's a whole directory, right? There's a whole directory of these. Now, there's so many different fields of jobs, right? So, proxy communications. I've never heard of it. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do for you what I did for like my first ad. So my first ad, I typed in something like Sprint call centers. Sprint call centers. Why? Because Sprint people, now listen, I worked at Sprint. These people know how to close, right? These people know how to close. So Sprint call centers in New York. And again, this is like literally the part where you have to do the work. Like you gotta just find out. All right, and look, Sprint call centers, New York jobs, right? You just have to do your research. You have to look around. Sprint call center, Northwest Oklahoma, and it'll give you the name, right? You never just want to target Sprint call center, but you want like a specific company, right? Sprint lays off entire call centers. All right, watch this. Names of customer service companies, right? These always are gold. These are so powerful. Look, let's see. 8 companies with exceptional customer service. Trader Joe's. Rackspace. Let's find. So what I did is I already knew one because I used to work at one. It was called Teleperformance. So I'm going to say jobs like, or companies like Teleperformance, because this was actually where I used to work. Like I had a job at a place called Teleperformance, right? So I want to find other companies, other places that basically have call center type names, right? So the best way to do this is just literally type in call center jobs near me. That's another way to do it. Call center jobs near me, right? Customer representative jobs. Now, why customer representative? Because they're used to getting yelled at. So they talk to people on the phone anyway, so they're not opposed to quote unquote recruiting people. A lot of these guys are like top salespeople. So look, right? I'm on Indeed.com. Indeed.com is pretty cool. You can use call center customer service representatives. Now look, MRS Associates, One America, LBS Financial Credit Union. Oh, those are salespeople right there. I could already tell. Credit unions. AFNI. So instead of targeting sales or shoot, what if you target Geico, right? Target the actual company, and you'll start to see different kind of results. Ashley's Furniture people, like, let me show you. Watch this. Where is it? Ashley's Furniture, they sell couches, right? They sell. I know one of my best business partners called him this morning. He has an Ashley's Furniture, franchise, right? So watch this. As soon as I find my ad, I have to create a new one, right? Let's see where it's at. Yeah, I'm gonna have to create a new one. All right, so look, I'm gonna create a new ad. So I'm gonna just hit create ads, right? Just gonna hit post page engagement or boost post for right now. Oh, actually they saved my ad. Good job, Facebook. But just to recap, so you can hit either of these three that I mentioned before. Hit continue. Now, if you want to be crazy like me, you can target by zip code. I highly recommend building a team close to you because they'll resonate with you. They'll keep you motivated. You'll keep them motivated. But for right now, I'm only gonna target. Actually, I'm gonna target the location that is based out of. So let me find the location. So this one is in Albany. Zip code is 79606. Right? So I can either target the whole state of Texas, or I can just target US because it is a franchise. So I'm gonna just keep it at US. US works very well, right? And then instead of just messing around, just do something very specific. Like, boom, Ashley's Furniture, 2 million. If you like Ashley's Furniture, you either bought from there, but most likely you worked there, right? You guys see? And then Facebook will give you stuff that are related to Ashley's Furniture, right? There's just so many different ways to do. Look, Bob's Furniture. Now here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what most people do, right? They do this. Work from home, right? They do this crap right here. They do make money online, which is great. And I'm not saying it doesn't work. Some of you may have gotten results doing this, but if you want to know how I do it, right? I target specific places. I target specific companies. And I don't put like a million. I put like one at a time. Why am I going to target a million things and confuse Facebook? Right? So anyway, I'm going to go back to the one that I like because I had a job there. That job taught me exactly what I didn't want. Right? Let's see One America. One America seems like a good company. Never heard of it, but you never know. Like, let's see. One America. One America. Doesn't. All right. So One America is like 13,000 people. I don't like it. Primerica is another company that sells insurance. Primerica. Boom. It's a little bit small. I'm going to use, let's see. I need something with a big enough audience. So I'm going to try, let's see. I'm going to just go with teleperformance because that's what I know. Like, you really do have to do your research. Let's see. I'm going to see customer, telesales jobs. Telesales jobs. What do we have right now? OmniTrax, AA bail bonds, teleprospectors. You'll know a good one when you find it because it'll have like, let me see, teleperformance, telecommunications. Let's see that telecommunication jobs, right? You'll know when you find one because the targeting will be insane. You'll have like a couple million. The Carl Foundation. I never heard of any of this, so I'm just gonna use teleperformance because, like I said, I used to work there. Call centers. So look, I typed in teleperformance, and you got to do research on your own companies, guys. But I want to find stuff that's like teleperformance. So here's where my ad was the whole time. So anyway, let's see. Jobs like, I'm trying to find like other call center names. Jobs like teleperformance. And there's tons of them, guys. You just got to discover them. I wouldn't recommend targeting McDonald's because they're broke, right? But you do want to find like good call center companies. I think there's one. I think I know of a place called. I think it's called Global. What is it? What's it called? Global something. There's a place in Florida. There's a call center called Global something. Oh, Global Prompt. Global Prompt. Let's see. Nope. It's not targeting. Let's see. Global. No. Let's see if logos pop up. Teleperform. No. Call center companies in the U.S. There you go. Call center companies. Let's see. So we got Global Response. That's what it was called. See, you guys saw that? Global Response. Let's see if they have a decent Facebook following. Global Response. No? Okay. You want a company big enough. Great Virtual Works. Now I don't like it. The results companies. Let's try the results companies. That might be interesting. The results companies. There we go. Found one. But this one's small. It's like 11,000 people. So you want one that's like, you want one that's popping. One with millions that has like, and this is why you got to test. Like, this is where you find them. Let's see. Talk to Rep. Sounds viral, right? But these sound like small companies. Did I type in near me? I want a big company. I want a big one. Like, responsive call center sounds like one. So let's see. But you got to test though. Responsive call center. I don't like them. And this is the hard part, guys. But again, it takes, you know, this is the part that you really have to do your research. Like I said, I might end up just using teleperformance. I want to see, but I want something new with like good engagement. All right, here we go. I just typed in on Google Images and Google gave me a bunch. So inbound customer service, live to care, right? Oh, it's in the Philippines. I want something US based. All right, look. So here's teleperformance. These are like all the, apparently, you know how we have Google, Yahoo, Bing? Well, these are all the other teleperformances, right? So let's look at them. VXI Global, right? Got me doing homework. So let's try VXI Global. All right, this one only has 10,000. Let's see what teleperformance has. Teleperformance has 1 million. See this, I don't know, this was like the perfect audience. It came with 1 million, right? This was one of my first successful keywords when it came to like ads. But I want to try to find a fresh one with 1 million views. Sitel, Sitel. All right, let's see. You got to test. Sitel. All right, 500,000. That's all right. You know, like I said, personally, I go for stuff with over 1 million. Let's try. I wouldn't recommend targeting more than 1 or 2. Yeah, the following doesn't matter. Remember, you're just looking for people who work those kind of jobs, because people who are attracted to those kind of jobs don't mind dealing with people. So let's try Stream Global Service. Never heard of it. Stream Global Service. Global. But if you find one. Okay, this one's like 28,000. So it looks like we're going backwards. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to combine some of them. I barely do this, but it's okay. Like I have ads that I run 1 or 2 audiences only, and it works just fine. But you don't want to spam it with like 8, right? So I'm going to go back to Sitel, I believe. 500,000. That's not bad, right? 500,000 actually isn't bad. And then what Facebook will do is it'll give you like more interest related to it. So WNS Global Services. You want one that has 1 million. There you go. Well, that's hospitality industry. All right, look, check this out. HCL Technologies is what Facebook gave me. So I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna find out. And by the way, guys, there's so many industries, right? You just need to pick one. I just chose telesales, right? But there's real estate, there's like, you know what I mean? There's insurance, there's so many places. So, what was it called again? It was called, where is it? I believe it was called, I keep losing my ads. Where'd it go? Lost it. Crap. Oh, HCL, nah, what was it? It was like 1 million views. KMPG. Now, what was it? Did I use it already? Oh, HCL Technologies. There it is. So, yeah, HCL Technologies. HCL Technologies. Let's see what it is. I don't even know what it is. All right, so it looks like a software development company. And I specifically want like T-Mobile. Like, I want like mobile phone companies. T-Mobile. TMOBIL call centers. Companies. T-Mobile call center companies. And again, This is why, you know, targeting is tough, because you have to find the perfect audience. If you find something that's big enough with 1 million views, like, I just run it. I think it'd be a winner. How many ads would you run with different audiences? I run one at a time, truthfully. You can test, but I mean, I feel like personally, I have a little bit of a superstition. Like, when you run more than one ad, it messes with the data. So I personally like to I test one at a time for 3 days. And if it works in 3 days and I start getting tons of leads and engagement, if I don't have engagement in 3 days, I kill the ad. But I want to find like a golden, like, call center supervisor. Okay, I'm literally just going to type in call centers. Top call center companies in the US. Some of y'all everybody gonna be targeting call centers now. I'm gonna have to find some new keywords, but it's cool. So, okay, there we go. The 20 top large, this is what I was looking for, right? American Express. Oh, why didn't I think of that? American Express, duh. All right, so look, American Express. Here we go. American Express is huge. They deal with banks, they deal with angry people all the time. Look at this, perfect. American Express, 25 million. That's a winner. That's a winner right there. And then look, you know, you could try targeting MasterCard, Visa, PayPal, because these people, you know, now here's where it gets crazy, guys. Not people might just like American Express just because they use American Express. So not everyone who does American Express is gonna be someone who is interested in sales and marketing, right? But the thing is, you're gonna get a good portion of open-minded people. But that's why I like to stick to like telesales and stuff. But then, all right, let me see if there's an American Express representative. If you like American Express representative, then most likely you're probably gonna get in. So American Express rep. Oh, it didn't work. Oh man, Facebook, you suck. Let's see. American Express. I'm not gonna stop until I find the perfect keyword. That one was almost perfect though. That had 25 million. You're out of 25 million, somebody joined it. I'm just saying, all right? But you want to get. You don't want to be too tight, but you don't want to be too broad. I just want to find one slightly smaller. That was a big company though. American Express, not a bad way to go. Career resources, find jobs. Let's see. Browse jobs. Okay, what about most popular jobs? Uber driver. Nah, I'm straight. If you like Uber, well, actually, that's not actually a bad one. Uber drivers are actually, I meet a lot of business partners in Uber. Uber, let's type in Uber driver. Oh, come on, Facebook. No one has, okay, drive with Uber, 454,000. That's not, I mean, that's not bad. Uber the company, drive with Uber, Uber Facts, Uber 2055, almost there. Ooh. See, now, you never really want to target Uber the company with 107 million people. That's just too broad, right? You want something like, we're getting closer though. And again, that's this part literally, because setting up the actual ad takes like 2 seconds. But the targeting is what takes the most time. If I can't find anything, I'm gonna just go back to teleperformance. But like I said, what you want to do is you just want to have like a good job like that requires, like, let's see. You know who else makes great entrepreneurs? Restaurant servers. So if I type in like Applebee's, okay, Applebee, where are you? Server. No Applebee server. All right, let's just type in Applebee's, see what happens. Applebee's is like a restaurant in Florida, guys, by the way, if you're wondering what in the world is Applebee's. Now I'm trying to, is this targeting? Yeah, it's targeting. Interest. What I try to do is I want to make sure that I get the perfect interest. But anyway, let me give you guys the criteria for it. But I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find one live with you guys. And this is why people don't want to give away what they're targeting, because they work hard for it. Like, this stuff ain't easy to find. But when you find a winner, and if it runs for 3 days and you get sales, scale up. So what you want is at least a million views. Anything less than a million, you know, you can try to combine two that are 500,000, but to me, I feel like that confuses Facebook. I don't feel like it's perfect. So at least a million views. Then you want it to be like, you know, people jobs. So you could try hospitality jobs and companies. You can target like the Marriott hotel, but again, people, you just like the Marriott, right? So I'm not gonna just target Marriott because you might just go on vacation and like the Marriott. I want maybe someone who works at the desk. So Marriott, let's see what comes up. Marriott hotel. Oh my goodness. All right, you gotta be careful. Marriott hotels. Let's see what pops up. Hilton. Okay, let's try Hilton Resort, but I want something like, I don't even know what hotel jobs are called. Okay, what are hotel jobs? Oops. What are hotel jobs called? Right? Because you really want, like, you want to be, there you go. Hotel jobs are good. I still prefer, you know, telecommunication type people because they actually deal with people on the phone 100% of the time. Let's try Hilton Hotel, Hilton Concierge. If that pops up, oh man, that sucks. Hilton Worldwide, Hilton College, Hilton Honors. I'll be real with you guys. I don't like these keywords. I think I'm going to just go with teleperformance because that one was gold. But I really want to show you guys how to find your own. So that's why I'm going so hard trying to find some new ones. But teleperformance, no, that's not it. TLE. It's basically a perfect keyword. Why is it perfect? Because it has over 1 million people who know about it. If you know about the specific name of this company, that means that you've either worked there, well, that's it. You've worked there, right? I mean, no one just calls because Teleperformance is a company, right? That they have they have Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, right? That's why you want those kind of companies. Like you want to be specific. What's going on, Nazir? Nazir trying to get these nuggets. Nazir, you owe me a training, man, with your $10,000 weekly deposits in CPA. You owe me a training, Nazir. Jumping on my Facebook lives. Anyway, let me see. What can I do for you guys? Find a job. What kind of jobs? Keywords. Okay, let's see. So look, we have hospitality, retail, hotels, resorts. I prefer hospitality personally. If I could browse all jobs, I want all jobs. Like this is where you find this stuff from, right? Job Monkey jobs. We're gonna find a good one. We're gonna find one that people talk to those who. Someone said this is all gold. We're gonna find a good one. We're gonna find one with 1 million views that basically they talk to people on the phone. Advertising and marketing. Let's see how this goes. Oh look, restaurants, right? Restaurants. Where is it? So again, the nugget here is find a specific company. Specific company. Don't just target hospitality. Target a hospitality company. Black Diamond Resort. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We got advertising and marketing, PR jobs. They're like few and far apart. Let's see. Public relations. Nah, I don't like it. Why can't they just give me like another teleperformance or something? Dishwasher. Oh, dishwasher's not actually bad. They hate their job, so they might convert. But I look for people who, let's see, Lion Chef. I don't like these. Servers are always great people. Servers go hard in their business. So servers is a good one to target. But again, I want like people who deal with others on the phone. But here's the thing, guys. You got to test. Like you might find one that you think is surely gonna take off and it doesn't take off, and then you can find another one that is not gonna go hard and then it just crushes it. I want personally, I know what I'm looking for. I like people who are polite. Anyone who has to get on the phone. You know what? You guys can help me out. Type in the comment section, right? Some kind of, if you've ever worked a job where you had to deal with someone on the phone, what was the name of the position of the job? That would help me out a lot. But I always target like call centers, and you know, like I said, they're a little bit difficult to find. But once you find them, if you find it and it has 1 million views, though, you're good. But honestly, you can use anything, but anything under 500,000 views, I wouldn't use personally. So let's see. These kind of suck though. I don't like these. Cruise jobs are not bad, right? Because if you're on a cruise ship, oh, you know what, guys? You know what? Spirit Airlines, right? They have to be polite. They're really polite, right? I flew through Spirit Airlines. Someone said dental customer service. Priceline, exactly. Hold on the training. All right, so look, sales technician. Yeah, but all right, I'm gonna go with like an airline. Airlines are just as good as like telesales people because they actually have to um, deal with people. So and again, it's one of those things where people like it just because they fly with their airline. But if I can find like let's see what you guys typed in. Priceline. If I can find like a Priceline job title, Priceline. Did it work? Nah, it didn't work. Priceline didn't come up. I'm in the wrong box. Priceline. If I can find like a Priceline flight attendant, Priceline flight. Okay. I'm gonna just target Priceline then. Who knows of like, yeah, Priceline only has 5,000 people now. That's not a good one. Let's try one like call center, telemarket. Let's try Spirit. I'm trying to find like the position. Like who knows like something like a specific company name that no one's ever heard of that's like unlikely. Like it's always the unlikely ones like Teleperformance, Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines. Let's see, Spirit Airlines. Interests. Why does okay? Yeah, that's weird. Spirit Airlines should be bigger. Let's try Frontier. Someone said try World Financial Group. Okay, World Financial Group. What is it? World Financial. It doesn't look like it's popping up. Walmart customer service. Okay, so the thing with Walmart is they're always broke. I don't know about you, but whenever you target Walmart, they're always broke. Well, I think Walmart is the worst keyword in history because Walmart pays their employees like $7 an hour, but Walmart customer service. Or I would just target Walmart, but nah, it needs to be how do you start your own website? I'll answer that later, Khalil. Someone said try WFG. I don't even know what that is. Oh, World Financial Group. I see it. Yeah, but it's small. It's like 43,000. You want one that's 1 million, guys. Apple customer service. That's a good one. Apple customer service. Oh, come on, Apple. I know you got a page for this. No, but look, let me tell you why we're not finding them, guys. Because when Apple has customer service, they don't have a page for Apple customer service. They go to companies like Teleperformance, and then Teleperformance has like 1 million companies in there at once. They'll have T-Mobile and Sprint sitting right next to each other. I know because I had one like this. So let's try. Like I'm like this close to just going with Teleperformance because it took me a while to find anyway. But I want to find one live for you guys, and you got to dig, right? You got to go hard. You got to search. So let's try customer service. Let me try Teleperformance one more time. Companies like Teleperformance. And I'm going to just hit every company until I find one. Working. Customers similar to. Or what about this? Call centers like Teleperformance. Boom. Top. Let's see what we got here. Working in a call center. Blah, blah, blah. Like, if you guys find the absolute name of the company and it has 1 million views, you're golden. But I think we found one that was like close. It was like 500,000 though. Oh, you know what? The Boys and Girls Club. right? Parents love the Boys and Girls Club. I don't know if you guys have that in your like in your states. Boys and Girls Club. Now, you literally wouldn't know the name of the Boys and Girls Club unless you either worked there or you brought your kids there. Audiences are really small though. I'm gonna type in teleperformance and see what it gives me. Here's another way you can do it. You can use audience insights, by the way, but I don't do all that. Teleperformance. Teleperformance just seems to be the best keyword. Like, I don't know how I found it. Let's try ACCEN, Accenture. That one might be similar. ACCEN. Accenture is global professions company. Okay, sorry. I don't like it though. We got Transcom Worldwide. We have to have one company. Transcom Worldwide. So you see me, working. I'm working hard. Let's see, what did they do? There we go. Bingo. Transcom Worldwide has customer care, sales, technical support. That is the best industry. Technical support was the exact department that I had when I started at Teleperformance, right? Those people respond because they are sick of their job. They love the commissions. They love selling. They hate dealing with angry customers. So I'm going to go with Transcom Worldwide. It has like 455,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just partner it with like something else that has a million, like something that also has 500,000 views or close to it. TELUS International. Let's look at that. TELUS International. Let's see what it does. TELUS International does yes, IT stuff. I don't like it. Sales representative companies. Sales representative. We're almost done though. We're close. Once you find that winning keyword, like with 500,000 views, you know, as long as you have 1 million reach, you should be good. Sales representative, companies. Someone said all Delta customer service. It's too small, guys. You have to think of Robert Half International. All right. Robert Half International. What is that? Robert Half International Employment Agency. Okay. I'll try it. If it has over 500,000 views, we're good. If not, we got to keep looking. Nah, it's too small. 153,000. It was a good try, though. So you guys are saying try all Delta customer service. All right, let's try it. All Delta customer service. Oops. But I think this one is too small though, honestly. It sounds small. It just sounds like it's tiny. But they got a number. Let's see. All Delta customer service. All mobile devices. Let's just try all Delta. Let's try Delta customer. Not all right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Bank of America rep. Nope, close. I'm gonna just leave Bank of America in there, see what pops up, because it'll give you ideas. Let's see. Man, we're so close. We need like 500,000 more. We had one before though. That, you know what? Let me type in Teleperformance again, because we had one before. We had one that was close to 500,000. Teleperformance, because we didn't use Transcom. Teleperformance. All right, so what did we have? We had, which one? Do you guys remember which one we used before that had like 500,000? Let's see. 2 million. TELUS, nah. Citel. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. So Transcom has 455,000. Citel has about 500,000. I'm not targeting nothing else. So the potential reach is 30,000 people. That's pretty good. And let me see. I mean, it's close to 1 million. It's close enough. Personally, I don't feel like it's perfect, but it doesn't have to be. I'm just like that. And I literally wouldn't even add another keyword. Like some people would be like, oh, just add another one to make up the numbers. No, you don't want to confuse Facebook. Like 455 970. 970. All right, so 588050. It should be over a million. Okay, cool. So we got like 1,444,000. So I'm still like not 100% satisfied, but 90% sure this will kick. So this is like where it gets crazy, right? Edit placements. This is why people's Facebook ads don't work. Now that we've found the keyword, well, first of all, type in the number 1 if you guys understand how to search for keywords. Like the reason why I literally just didn't say, hey guys, let me just use teleperformance is because I wanted to search for a new one so you guys know how to find your own. Right? Industries like customer service, sales representatives, anyone who deals with people, flight attendants, those are the ones that you want to use. Recruiters are okay, but they're few and far. Like it's hard to hit a million. Again, you want it to be broad in the sense that there's a lot of people who did that job, but you want it to be a specific niche. Mark says, all right, 1. JG says 1. Marisol says 1. Rod Golden, Adam. Yeah, guys, like some of you guys might find gold. I would have used Uber. If I found Uber driver and it said 1 million views, I would have just put 1. I personally like only targeting one thing. I don't like even targeting 2. It doesn't feel like normal to me, but I know it's gonna work just because it's over 1 million views. But I'm just saying, like, if you find one that's a golden keyword, like it's a specific company. So I'll give you an example. Instead of targeting, I don't know, instead of targeting T-Mobile, well, actually no, that's not now. Okay, you know what? Let's cell phone salesmen are great too. I'm not gonna like go on a whole keyword journey. I'm gonna just save these keywords because it took forever to find them. But let's see if we can find some specific cell phone sales companies, right? If we find some cell phone sales companies and they have over 1 million views, we're good. And I'm not about to go through all that. But it was worth a shot though. It was definitely worth a shot. You really have to use like teleperformance. I wonder if, see, Facebook is good because it has like similar things, but with Google it's like, okay, look, technical support, tech support is a good keyword, but it's too broad though. I'm gonna leave it at what we have because we fought for these keywords. So I see a lot of ones. I think this was my issue. I'm lost. I joined this part 2. Phone died part 1. All right, so Alex, all I did is show people how to find specific keywords. So instead of searching for like customer service, you would search for the actual customer service company, right? So instead of searching like, I don't know, instead of me searching call center representative, I targeted teleperformance because that's an actual call center company, right? So I basically searched for 2 more. We found out what Citel was. We found out that Transcom was a sales place perfect. This Transcom Worldwide would literally be perfect if it had like 1 million views. Now, if it, 455,000 isn't bad either, but I mean, it's a relatively small audience compared to how big it could be. So between Citel and Transcom, right, we have winners. Now, here's the thing though, right? If one of them kicks, you're not going to really know which one it was that was given the most engagement on your ad unless you test them separately. That's why I like to find just one with, 1 million views. Because if you only have one keyword, then you know if it worked or not. If you guys understand that, type in the number 2. So is this another form of an ad on your page? Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Do you think it's best for me as a beginner to target small? Never target small. Small means that you run out of people who see the ad and like it quickly. You want something that's big enough to basically be big enough to be recognized, but small enough to belong to a specific industry, right? You want it industry specific. Sales, hospitality, server, restaurant server, technical support, customer care. You want those kind of jobs, but you want the company name is a good way to do it. So let's see. Add, yeah, I'm done with keywords. That took forever. So what I would do, now here's where a lot of you guys go wrong, okay? You have all devices recommended, Facebook, Instagram, audience network. It's too much. All right, so here's the nugget, right? When you guys target too many platforms, it eats up your budget. So this was so needed. I was doing it all wrong. Yeah, most people are golden, to be honest with you. So this stuff's gonna eat up your budget, right? You could be running Facebook ads, but then Instagram's taking all your money. That's why some of you guys don't, like, your ads don't pop, because you're trying to do too much, right? So what I like to do personally, I disable right column and I disable Instagram, right? That's it. Leave it the way it is. It's targeting Facebook, and you can basically move on. Now there's some really deep advanced stuff, right, that I can literally go into, and the psychology of it, but it's gonna take way too long. But I'm telling you, if you just run an ad just the way I showed you, make sure that your budget's not it's not being eaten by all these other things. Like, I don't, those pages. Look, you guys do it all the time. You scroll past everything on the right side. You rarely click on the right side unless it's a name that I know, like Vince Reed. I know who that is. But I don't know, funnel scripts. I don't know what this is. I ignore that. So just keep it in the feed, right? You want to keep it in the news feed, right? Because you click on ads in the news feed all the time. Type in the number 3 if you click on ads in the news feed. And be honest though, type in the number 4 if you ignore ads on the right side, like I do. At the end of the day, when I'm scrolling, I'm gonna stop if it catches my attention. Like this picture actually did catch my attention, right? So I actually did stop, right? List of marketing tools, that didn't catch my attention. Okay, so I know this guy, Brandon Bouchard. I actually know him, so I'll read the ad. It's in the desk. It's not on the side, right? Discover my 27 insiders. I don't really care about that stuff, right? So I try to keep it in the news feed, and you're good to go. Wait, hold on, let me check. All right, so let me recap real quick. So we have the main three that I use. Boost your posts, which is really good. Most people who made like 70K in MCA use that one. You can do get video views, or you can do increase conversions on your website, right? Website click conversions. Then you want to go to audience, right? So with audience, we fought to find these keywords. The important thing is that it gives you over 1 million. The reason why you guys aren't winning is because you're targeting stuff like, let me not use Walmart. Let me use, I don't know. I can't even think of a keyword. My brain is fried from fighting so hard to find these two. But if you use something like something small, like you guys would give me companies, they have really small keywords, right? You want it to be over. Honestly, I'd say anything over 400,000 is good for a single interest. But personally, I like to double it. I like to get at least 1 million. So this is 1 million combined. I prefer to just have one. Why? Because if I only had one, then I'd be able to see, okay, only this keyword is the one that's working. If one of them kicks, I don't know which one the traffic's coming from, but if it's working, I wouldn't touch it. So since, we couldn't find a teleperformance, a golden keyword with 1 million views, right? An actual 1 million views on one keyword, that was an actual telesales company. And the only reason I know about that company is because I worked there, right? So that's what you want to do. Connection type, I leave this alone. I literally don't touch any of this stuff. But here's what you can do. You can basically exclude, like, let's just say you're running ads and you don't want your friends to see it. You can exclude people who like your fan page, but I personally leave all this stuff alone. Facebook is pretty good at optimizing it by itself, so there's no reason that you really need to go over this stuff. And then the last thing, make sure that basically Facebook's not eating your budget, right? If Facebook starts eating your budget, then you're going to be spending $6 or $7, $8, and then you get like 2 comments, and then you wonder why no one's engaging with you. It's because you're advertising on everywhere else except Facebook. I think they did that to trap you. And then that's it, guys. Set your budget. Now, here's what I do. I have a very specific way. Is there a way to create an ad without boosting it when you go to your campaigns? Yeah, I just showed you, Alex. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to, all right, so I don't go to my fan page. I go to create ads right here, right? I go to create ads, and then when you go to create ads, it basically pops up with the ads manager. And here's the thing, like you have this place where you can actually hit all tools and it'll get bigger, right? There's Power Editor. There's so much advanced stuff that I'm not even going to go into right now. I'm just showing you guys how to get a winning ad up. So, but this is how you do it though. And then what you can do is you click Ads Manager. Ads Manager. Watch this. And then there you go. All right. So it's gonna bring up your ads manager. You can see this is my ads manager. You guys can see what I'm spending here. You can see 20,000, you know, and on some of these brand new campaigns, you can see some of mine had 156,000 views for like 0.000005. So I'm not just talking, like I actually know how to run ads pretty decently. You guys see this? 0.005. Y'all see that? Type in the number 4 if you see this, right? 0.00 views, 0.00. If you get, but honestly, even if you got 0.008, like that's pretty good. But you really can get like, you know, to the point where it's like a cent of a cent of a cent of a cent. Right, you guys see that? Cool. So this is how you find those winners. Like all those winners are places like Teleperformance with like 1 million views and they're a specific company and they're popular enough to be known, but they're industry specific. So it's big company, small industry, and 1 million views is equals, for me at least, a winner, right? So this is one of the ways to find, you know, perfect candidates for, you know, stuff like MCA, right? So let's see. Last thing, don't let your budget get eaten up. Now here, this is the important part, right? This is like the very, very, like, let's go back to our checklist. This is, where is that? All right, I'll just redo it from scratch. 1 million views, all right, here we go. Oops. All right, so people jobs, hospitality, customer service, customer care, just anything that deals with people. You know, these are some of the industries I can think of right now, but you know, all you got to do is do your research. Oh yeah, duh, sales. But again, and you want to, after you find these industries, target specific company. You want it to have at least 1 million, you know, for potential. If it has 1 million and it's one keyword, usually it's golden. So the next thing I was about to show you, all right, the budget. All right. So with the budget, here's how I run my ads, right? So the budget is simple. You want 3 times your ROI. That's it. You want 3 times your ROI. If I don't get 3 times my ROI in 3 days, I kill the ad. Right? So here's the easy way to do it. Okay? If I have MCA and MCA is an $80 commission, I want to divide $80 by 3, right? Because I'm going to run it for 3 days. So my budget is like 26.6. So I'm going to actually set a budget for 27 if you can, personally. Now you don't, like, here's the thing. One of my students, Chris, he's watching this right now, right? And he spent $7 and made like 240. And his budget is $7 a day. So his targeting is insane, right? If you guys are, you know, you guys are liking this stuff, go ahead and you know, throw some likes and some hearts up because I'm giving you guys my best stuff, right? This will save you a lot of time and money. Instead of trying to figure it out, testing right side column, finding it out it doesn't work, like, let's just cut to the chase, right? So go ahead and throw them likes up, throw them hearts up, and I'll show you how it you know, how it applies. So basically, my spend is 27. Now, why is 20? Why specifically 27? Right? Because at the end of the day, truth be told, I can spend up to $80. But if I spend $80, I break even. Even if I spend up to $40, right? Even if I spend up to $40, if I spend $40 a day and I make just one $80 sale, I still break even, right? I still have $40 profit, right? So 80, which is the commission minus 40, I still made 40 bucks. But the thing is, that's not really profitable. That's not scalable. So what I do is I run the ad and I divide it by 3 because I run the ad for 3 days. I don't know what it is about Facebook, but basically this is important. Let your ad run. Some of you guys, you mess with your ad every 5 seconds, and that's exactly why Eric said I think I'm about to close someone. Let's see what's going on. Shot you a text with my Facebook link a while back. Ready to do this. I'm having trouble signing up with GWP. Send them a ticket. Did you get started? Did you join MCA? Anyway, guys, here we go. So you let the ad run for 3 days. Don't touch it. Right? One of the things I don't do is I don't mess with my ad. You guys can have an ad that just completely takes off, but you won't know because you change it every 5 seconds. Oh, it's not working. It's been 5 hours. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it takes off in 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes ads. Look, one time I spent like $5 and had like 17 comments. I'll tell you guys a secret. It was a couple days ago. I spent like 51 cents and I had like, 10 comments and 4 shares. I have an insane target right now, right? But I just showed you how to find your own. So I taught you guys how to fish instead of just giving you one keyword. Because here's the thing, I'm going to be real with you. Teleperformance, now that I put it on this ad, some people they're going to be lazy. Just going to hit teleperformance and try to run it. And it might not work for you because your ad might not work, right? And the reason why it might not work is if everyone's using the same thing, then the traffic's going to be weak. So that's why you want to keep that stuff to yourself. So anyway, I look for personally for MCA specifically. Now it's different for Shopify, it's different for CPA, it's different for everything. For MCA, here's how I do it. All right, one of the ways that I do it, at least 1 million views, people jobs, hospitality, customer service, customer care, sales representatives, right? Oh, technical support. That was actually the division that I was in teleperformance. Technical support, right? Technical support. Now this is a really good one. Technical support. If you can find a technical support company specifically, it's golden. So you want it to have over 1 million, right? You want it to be at least like this like that. Put dollars, $1 million. All right. Then your budget, right? You want to let the ad run for 3 days. If you spend $27 and get an $80 commission, then I would scale up. What's going on, Danny? You have a question? By the way, does anyone have any questions? Feel free to ask right now. So, let me see. Budget. So you got budget, you got the ads running. Oh, don't touch it. There's something else I'm missing. I'm trying to think of what it is. Oh, yeah. Scaling. Last thing. Last bit. All right. So, when you make that first commission, right? If you're spending $27 and you're making 3 times the return on investment, which is 80, don't touch it, right? Let it run. Don't mess with the audience. Don't test nothing. Leave it, okay? And if you start getting $80 commissions, here's how you scale up. Just 10 to 25% a day. Otherwise, Facebook will mess with your ad, right? Anytime this isn't true in every case, right? But most of the time, like let's just say you have an ad that's killing it. If you try to just go from $27 to $270 thinking you're gonna be rich, Facebook will freeze your ad, review it, and then try to run the ad again. And then it's gonna shock the algorithm, and then it's gonna take a very long time again. So what you have to do, or at least what I recommend, right? I would do 10 to 20%. And I actually got this tip off of one of my business partners, Jason Harris. He's in this group, and he runs CPA, and he made over $140,000. So that's what he said, 10 to 20%. right? So some of you guys are like, okay, so you see $27 for the ad spend, right? If it equals an $80 commission, do you use charge per impression or post page engagement? I don't touch that stuff. I let Facebook do what it needs to do. Isn't scaling up an art rather than just increasing your budget? Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? The art is use 10 to 20%. Don't be greedy and try to like spend $1 million thinking you're gonna be rich before you lose your money, right? But I mean, it's all a learning process. Some people are gonna not listen, some people are gonna listen. So $27, right? If I take 10% of $27, what is that? That's 2.7, right? So 2.7 is 10%. So if I'm doing 20%, so 2.7 times 2 is $5.40. Add that to 27, and now I have my new scale up amount, $32.40, right? $32.40, right? I'm gonna do it again for you guys. Let's just say I'm spending $32.40. Now I want to scale again. So $32.40 is $3.24, I believe, right? So $3.24 times that by, so that's 10%, times that by 2, right? Now I have $6.48, and then basically I'm gonna add this to $32.40. That's how I do it. Now I have my next scale up amount, $38.88. Facebook will never shut off your ad if you do it like this. If this stuff is gold, go ahead and just type in the word gold, guys. Let me know that you're actually getting value out of this. Someone said, there goes the sound again. When do you scale? Every 3 days. Just said that. All right, let me just make it its own separate thing. Scale up if the ad is winning every 3 days. And that's basically all you need to know. I keep it simple. Some of you guys are like, that's complicated. It's not really. Find a job that deals with people. Make sure the target has 1 million views. Target a specific company, right? Your target is you want to spend something and get 3 times the ROI. 2 times is all right. Like if you're spending 40 and making 80, that's cute. That's what everybody else does. That's why they don't get that much results. If you're spending 27 and making 80, you can spend 80 and you'll make 8, 16, 24. You'll make $240 a day. That's still not a bad ROI. Because at the end of the day, you're still generating leads throughout this whole process. So some of those leads that you generate will convert like in a week, in a month. Mark's like, yeah, every 3 days, Mark. Rod said gold, Jules, Mark says gold, Destiny says gold, Mark says gold, gold, cool. Did you go over the type of picture or video to use? You want something that basically, I try to use MCA specific ads because I mean, they're everywhere. You just have to look for them. They're all over Facebook. You can find them on YouTube. Just find something you like. Edit it if you want. Do you recommend you pick a specific area of state or just leave it as USA? Like I told you guys, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can target by zip code, which is insane, or you can just target USA. If you target zip code, I feel like they'll be more responsive. It may take you longer to get a lead, but when you get them, they'll probably convert because they're local. And there's something about knowing that you're not alone that converts. Like somebody inboxed me earlier, they're like, hey, you're in Florida, do you want to link up? So you guys saw that. Do you recommend, all right. You guys have any questions? So look, depending on your budget, I'd go for $10 to $30. Now me, I'm slightly impatient. I don't want to be waiting a million years to find out if my ad's going to work. So I'll just spend the $30 just to find out, is this ad going to work? You win some, you lose some. But at the end of the day, guys, each time you spend money, right, you're going to get leads. If you do it the way I showed you, you're going to get leads. Right? If half your ad budget's not going to Instagram, but you're advertising on Facebook, you're going to get leads. And then it's just like you're investing to get these people into your economy. But once you have them, you could just email them forever and communicate with them forever. So it's not money wasted. It's like you're building an asset, which is your list. So I leave this as automatic. I don't mess with nothing. People like impressions or ad scheduling. I just let it run. That's it. I don't touch nothing. If you really want to, call it something, you can call it something. Hit continue. All right. So again, people will touch this stuff. They're like desktop news feed, mobile news feed, features phone. I just leave everything the way it is, right? Then what I do is so look, you're going to see create a new ad. Here's not where you want to do it. You want to just go to existing posts. This is the way I do it personally. And then you're just going to select the name of the fan page. So best online opportunities was what we called it. And then look, right? She had to quit her, She had to quit working because she was having a baby and now she never needs a job again. Like, comment, and share this post, right? Actually, I don't like the call to action on that, so I'm gonna change the ad. I'm gonna change the ad real quick. I just don't want to lose my keywords and stuff. So let me just save this stuff just in case I lose it, because I don't like the copy. The call to action is not strong enough. So let me do this one last thing, and then we're done. You guys should actually go out and crush it. Best online. All right, so here's how I do it, right? With Facebook ads, what I tell them is, all right, so copy's not bad. Just one more thing. Like, comment, and share this post. Actually, like this, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make it the last thing that they see. So I'm gonna say like, share, and comment more info. There you go. Ad complete. Right? Like, share, and comment more info. Right? And trust me, I've seen the ugliest ads. I've seen the most ridiculously non-effective copy. But people, I'm not saying the copy is not important. It's very important. But the ad doesn't have to be perfect. People who see this, who had these types of jobs, they'll appreciate it. And, they'll respond to it. So I made the call to action stronger, just, because just saying like, comment, and share info, telling them to comment more info, having a strong call to action is, what's going to do it. So here we go. I told you, me personally, I'm going to run it for 30. Some of you guys, you might be a little bit nervous. You can start with $5, okay? It doesn't have to be, intense. But look, you can still start with $5 and almost reach up to 1,200 people. That's not bad. Right? But I want to do numbers. I want to make sales. So I scale up between 5 and 10 at the beginning. But recently, I've just been reinvesting my MCA profits and just dumping $30 in per day. Now, if you guys don't want to spend $100 in 3 days to test, just start with 5 or 10. That's fine. Right? But I'm going to just run it like I would personally run it. Right? So I'd personally hit 30. But I don't want you guys to lose money if you're new to this. Start off with $10. $10 is, even though $10 is a small amount, or $5, they still work. I've spent, like I told you, I've spent $5 before, had 17 comments and 12 inboxes. It's crazy. It still works the same way. It's just I want to go through numbers faster. So recap. Let's see. So recap is this: United States or specific zip codes, good. You don't want to have it all the way to 70, right? 40 is good. I'd even go lower than 40. I personally, I'll run it to 36. 18 to 36 is good. That's a good age range, right? Edit placements. Make sure you turn off Instagram, audience network. You don't want your budget to be eaten. $10 to $30 budget is fine to start. And you run it for 3 days. And when you run it, don't touch it. Don't edit it. Don't do nothing. It's the minute you edit it, you change Facebook's algorithm again. Now it has to work all over again just to find people who might respond. Caitlin's like, this is going to blow up. Yeah, no, I agree. Almost done, guys. Impressions, all of this stuff, leave it. Don't touch it. Continue. All right, so leave it the way it is. Let's see if I like the ad now. There you go. That looks like something that I might touch now. She had to quit working because she was having a baby. Now she never needs a job again. Like, share, and comment more info. Alright? It's not bad. It's alright. Personally, I think the first line's a little too long. Sometimes I chop it up to make it all fit, but trust me, it'll work the same way. Because people think it's a Facebook post. The thing is, the general population, a lot of the times, they don't realize that it's sponsored. Right? So that's it, guys. I just hit place order. Boom. Right? After you place the order, well, you just gotta wait for Facebook to actually like accept it. So it's running on a $10 budget. I thought I hit 30 actually, but it's all good. So once Facebook actually accepts it, you know, you're golden. You basically just wait and you're gonna get responses. I've done this so many times. I mean, it works, right? And so here's all I have to say. Let's see if Facebook approves it while we're on this hangout. I'm gonna wait like 5 or 10 minutes, but there's nothing left, guys. I gave you guys everything. You know, there's like a whole training, like there's like a whole 8 hours of almost content, maybe like 5 or 6. But here's the thing. If you ignore everything that I just showed you, now mind you, I literally walked you through how I start my mornings, what tools I use, how to talk to people. You guys saw me talk to a couple autopilot leads. The only thing that you guys need is the get weekly paycheck system. If you don't have it, use a video. It works the same way. I still got signups using it. Can you run ads as soon as you create your fan page or season your page? I run the ad as soon as I create a page. I don't care about all of that. Shannon said, you are Mr. Value. How long you been doing this? A while. The answer is a while. You're the man. Thank you for the info. Fuego. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, I could have waited an extra week, get the slides done. But you guys see, I'm a busy person. You know, I help Nicole. You know, there's like 1,400 of you guys. And then I have 9-to-5 rehab students. And then there's like a lot. Then I trade. So I just knocked it out. You guys got to see a little bit about how I run my life, really. I guess you guys learned a little bit about a lot about what it means to be an entrepreneur, to work from home. Can you guys see that check over there? It says $10,040. So yeah, I have a picture on my file running ad right now. Do you recommend? Okay, I have a picture on my profile running. All right, so let me be real with you. I prefer videos. I think videos. Well, I've seen some crazy results though from pictures, personally from other people, but videos work the best for me. My bro with the value. What's good, Carl? Great info, lots of value. Wish you a lot of success. So real quick, guys, real quick, I want to see what you guys learned. And this isn't for me, this is for you. I want you guys to read each other's responses just in case you forgot, right? And then we're going to see if my ad was approved, and we'll see if it starts getting traction really, really quickly. If not, oh well, we'll just cut the live, but you guys know what to do. If you don't know what to do, then just watch the replay. Please post this. I need to see it again. Yeah, it'll automatically post to the file section, so you guys should be good. So what did you guys learn? Really, really, really quickly, let's wrap it up for those who are watching the recording. LV's like, I'll definitely be watching this again. Yeah, so now you guys have all the training in the world, so I could just focus on, you know, producing and stuff, which is great. And that's what you want, right? I know this was kind of long. I don't think I'm breaking it up. I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I think that if you're a real entrepreneur, you will be smart. 30 minutes on Monday, 30 minutes on Tuesday, 30 minutes on Wednesday, 30 minutes on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If it takes you 2 weeks to get it, whatever, skip to the section you need, right? Narrow down targeting. Yeah, this was dope training. I wasted so much money. Now I'm gonna be sharp. Yeah, JG, you got this. What did you guys learn? Narrowing down targeting. Can't talk. Gotta go make some ads. Chris English, I ain't knocking it. Seriously, guys, what did you guys learn? What did you get from this? Right? I'm expecting an explosion. I want to see everybody making sales. Oh, that Yahoo email move was dope. Yeah, I know. That was a nugget. Like that nugget right there. I remember the day I found that out. That was crazy. That was actually how I started emailing before I started doing paid ads. I learned not to target 30 things. That's right, Mark. Three interests maximum, and 2 interests makes me nervous. If you find one with 1 million, you're pretty good. Doing your Facebook ads straight. It doesn't say ads, but I'm assuming that's what you mean. All right, cool, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, cool, cool, cool. So let's check on the Facebook ad. Let's see what's going on with it. And now I'm expecting you guys to crush it, right? So no one should be exactly, JG. We have no excuses now. Nobody. No one has excuses. Guys, I spent like 6 hours of my like work day just making sure that everyone eats. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably charging for this. I'm gonna leave it in the group. But for everyone else, I'm probably charging like 97 to 297 for this. Cause I mean, I went in for like 4 or 5 or 6 hours, like on how to be an entrepreneur, you know, and literally how to set up just the Facebook ads portion alone. That's part 2 is crazy. So you know, you guys shouldn't be complaining. There's no excuses. If you're too lazy to watch this again, it's your problem. It's your business. You know, me and Alfredo, we go hard. We gave you guys a membership site. We gave you instructional videos. Do you realize that when other people start MCA, they start with nothing? You guys have everything, right? Because we want you to succeed. So some of the comments, let's see what you guys are saying. Bro, you got to charge. Of course I'm charging for it, man. Of course. But you guys, you know, I'm just doing this so that you guys are, you know, you guys are good. So here's the thing, you're still gonna learn, you know, you're still gonna need to learn emails and stuff. Like I said, if you want to learn about that stuff, I recommend joining 9 to 5 Rehab or just asking me about it, because you still have to communicate with your people. It's important. But I gave you enough, like you could literally watch this video, just read my emails, and it's kind of like try to do the same thing. Same thing with the whole teleperformance thing. You guys might find like a killer winner. It might be something better than teleperformance. You might find something with like 2 million views in sales, you know. Insurance is good. Took 9.5 pages of notes. Great job, Sandy. Killed it. All right. So I always end my lives and webinars like this. Type in the word committed if you're committed to going out, kicking butt, and getting 2 sales a day. Let me show you why, right? For one specific reason. Some of you like, I want to quit my job. Look at this. If you get 2 MCA sales a day, that's $160 a day. $160 times 7 days, right? That's $1,120 a week. That's 4 figures a week. Times 4 is almost 5K. But actually, that's a little bit wrong, because 2 sales a day times 7 is actually 14. And so they'll actually pay you like at least, I think they'll pay you at least $84 per sale. So 84 times 2, 168 times 30 days or 4 weeks, boom. Yeah, that's 5K a month. So if you guys go ahead and get 2 sales a day, you'll be at 5K a month. Now, if you're crazy like me and you shoot for 4 sales a day, you'll be at 10K. And when your ads are running on autopilot, like I said, I showed you guys what to do. Step 1, step 2, step 3. I don't waste too much time on one person. And that's literally all you need to know. I'm not going to ramble on any more than I need to. It's already been a couple hours, but you guys have everything. So Danny's committed. Mark's committed. Don Shay's committed. Appreciate the love, guys. Denison's committed. Sandy's committed. Caitlin, Chris, Rod. All right, guys. So I made sure in this particular live I didn't play any music or anything. So it should actually be up. But I'm still going to download it just in case Facebook gets crazy on me and just, I don't know, just chops my video. So once again, Shaquille Jermaine Taylor, a.k.a. Mr. Value. LV's committed. Michelle. Wow, you guys are fire. Dang. Appreciate the applause, guys. And desire change. That'd be great. See you at the top.